Ladies and gentlemen, we're now 24 hours into the crisis triggered by Israel's Operation Rising Lion, and the situation has escalated dramatically. Let me walk you through exactly what's unfolded since those initial strikes. First, the Israeli operation itself. We've learned this was far more extensive than initially reported. Israel deployed over 200 aircraft and fired more than 330 precision munitions. Their primary targets? Iran's nuclear heartland, the Natanz enrichment facility, plus sites at Khondab and Khorramabad. Satellite imagery now shows catastrophic damage at Natanz, with fires raging through its above-ground enrichment plant. But this wasn't just about infrastructure. Israel successfully eliminated Iran's top military leadership. IRGC Commander Hossein Salami and Armed Forces Chief Mohammad Bagheri are confirmed dead. Even nuclear scientists working on weapons-grade uranium enrichment were targeted and killed. Now, Iran's retaliation has begun. Within hours, they launched over 100 explosive-laden kamikaze drones toward Israeli territory. Most were intercepted by Israeli and Jordanian air defenses, but the message is clear. This is only the opening salvo. Iran's supreme leader Khamenei has vowed severe punishment, and new IRGC commanders have already been appointed to replace the dead. We're receiving credible intelligence that ballistic missile units are now mobilizing across western Iran. Meanwhile, the regional powder keg is primed to blow. Hezbollah in Lebanon has placed its forces on highest alert, though Lebanon's government is desperately urging restraint. Yemen's Houthis have threatened to join the fight, raising fears of Red Sea shipping disruptions. And crucially, oil prices have spiked 8% overnight as markets brace for potential Iranian blockades of the Strait of Hormuz, where 20% of the world's oil passes daily. Diplomatically, the fallout is severe. U.S.-Iran nuclear talks scheduled for this weekend in Oman are dead. The UN Security Council held an emergency session at Iran's request, with Oman condemning Israel's reckless actions. Domestically, Iran claims at least 78 dead and 329 injured, many civilians caught in strikes near Tehran. Both nations have shut their airspace, forcing global airlines to reroute flights across Asia. So, what's next? 3 critical developments to watch. First, Iran's promised history-making response, likely ballistic missile strikes within the next 48 hours. Second, whether Hezbollah opens a second front from Lebanon. And third, how the U.S. responds if American troops in Iraq or Syria come under fire from Iran's proxies. Bottom line, we're witnessing the most dangerous military confrontation between Israel and Iran in history. The initial Israeli strike was devastating, but Iran's counterpunch is coming. The entire region holds its breath.